So before I start, UMiDiGi is giving away a UMiDiGi S2 through my channel Zero Reviews Tech, link up above, so be sure to check that out. Hey guys, what's up and welcome to a review of another bezelless phone, the UMiDiGi Crystal Pro. This is one of the cheapest bezelless phones you can buy on the market right now. I have the Crystal Pro in my hands, the more expensive version that is supposed to start at $140, but reseller prices are around $170. That being said, the specs are modest at best, but it's one of the best looking bezelless phones to be released out of China, minus the Mi Mix of course. I'll go through the entire phone except for the camera, as I've already posted a video of that. I'll leave a link up above. The Crystal is hands down way better looking and feeling than the Blueboot S1 and the Maze Alpha, etc. And the bezels on the Crystal are smaller than those two other phones, but still not as small as the Mi Mix. The phone is very heavy, which is to be expected from a glass and metal phone, but in return it feels pretty awesome in the hand. On the front, the bezels of this phone are small enough, they definitely could be a lot smaller. We have the power and volume buttons on the left side, which is a bit of a shake up from the norm, but nothing out of the ordinary. On the back, the camera module sticks out, and the glass is a fingerprint magnet, so it's not going to look pristine for long. A really nice visual touch is the pulsing LED on the front that looks different from other notification lights and is pretty zen. The 1080p LCD is actually not that great. It's pretty washed out compared to even other UMiDiGi phones I've used, like the UMiDiGi G, which has a great camera by the way, the Z1 and the Z Pro. That being said, it's not horrible, it's just not great. Max brightness tops out at around 400 nits, which is not enough for super bright sunlight, but it also has Gorilla Glass 4 protecting the screen, and the screen is also super responsive to touch as well. So the audio here is about average in total. It has a good volume, it has below average quality, and it definitely could use more bass. In terms of battery life, this thing is average. It only has a 3000 mAh battery and I get maybe 4 hours of screen on time. 3 hours is more normal. This is usually Reddit, web browsing, social media, and a bit of YouTube. Anyone looking for a good battery, this is not the place to find it. And one more thing is that charging takes fairly long, about 2 hours and 45 minutes. So performance is probably the worst part of this phone. It's a lot more sluggish than I expected, even for the older MTK 6750. I get performance issues inside regular apps like the Google Play Store, the Google Play Newsstand, and launching apps takes longer than usual also. Two bright spots in this area would be completely stock Android, which I very much appreciate, and multitasking is pretty decent with 4 gigs of RAM. Gaming performance though is completely fine, which makes me think that the lag issues is because of unfinished software optimization, since gaming is way more intense than scrolling through the Play Store. The fingerprint sensor is fairly fast and fairly accurate with one caveat. If your finger is even a bit moist, it rejects your finger every time. Moving on, I get some decent speeds with the UMiDiGi Crystal. Theoretically, there should be no 3G in Canada, but I get it anyway, so that's pretty good. Bluetooth range is about average. What's even worse is Wi-Fi. Even one floor above my router and speeds drop to a crawl. If I'm on the second story, Wi-Fi just does not work, so pretty bad. GPS performance is rather bad also. It jumps around all over the place and takes quite long to get a lock. If you want more info on the camera quality, click on the link up above, but a quick recap: pictures can be okay but are mostly subpar. Here is a video clip for you to sample. So let's conclude. The Crystal is one of the best looking bezelless phones, or the least worst looking if you want to take a negative perspective, but the phone just has too many problems for me to recommend. Yumi has to fix the problems that are fixable, because at this point the Crystal really isn't something I would recommend. However, I do recommend you guys look forward to my UMiDiGi G review that should be coming up soon. This thing has a really good camera. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.